Hey there, Ken45 here, and today I'm going to be going over my render settings and OBS settings. So first I'm going to start with the OBS settings. So first thing that I do is I always keep enable preview off. That's just mainly because it helps with FPS and recording high FPS. Now, once we head into the settings, general, I pretty much just leave this normal. I do like this layout, but for some reason it never saves it, so I don't know. I don't stream, so I don't have any of this stuff put. So normally I would use high quality medium file size, but I use same as stream right now because I actually have a worse PC than when I made most of my high FPS recordings last year and early this year. So yeah, I record in MKV. Pretty much the only thing you need to know if you do that is that you need to go file Remux recordings and then find the recording, and then you'll be good to audio go. I just leave this normal. Video, this is where the majority of the changes is. Ideally you want both of these to be set to 1080p. You want to set these both to the same resolution too. But I have to set mine to 720 because, like I said, my PC setup right now is not that good. Bilinear, this should be on bilinear is what I use. And then it'll be on common FPS, you just want to go to fractional FPS. And then I'm using 120 right now. So if you go up, it starts at 60. And then you 60 times 2, 120. And 120 times 2, 240. And so on. But if you just keep going like that, just keep recording like that until your PC starts saying encoding overloaded down here, and you should be good to go. I mean, you can do odd numbers like 130 if that's just where you get the most FPS advantage out of it. Hotkeys, I've tried to use hotkeys in the past, I just cannot do it. I'm just too stupid. I have different hotkeys when I'm editing, and then it's just, yeah, it just doesn't matter to me. And then this, I just leave normal. So, that's all my OBS settings. So now I'll pop into Sony Vegas. So the editing software that I use is Sony Vegas Pro. There is a way to do this in, I believe, Premiere Pro as well. I just don't know because I don't use that editing software most of the time. I mean, I have used it before in the past, but not for Minecraft footage. Okay, so first thing that you want to do is I just usually pull up my folder, go to my videos, which is where I record most of my videos to, and then just drag something on. I don't know what this is, but when it says this, click yes, because then that will set it to 120 FPS. And so I'm just gonna take a little bit of section out of here just for this purpose. If you don't know how to edit too, that is a big important step of learning to edit, or of like getting good videos. You know, you can add music to it, you can add effects, and you just want to cut out like big spaces where nothing happens, like this. So if you don't know how to edit, then just, you know, like look up a tutorial online and figure it out, and you know, you should be good to go for whatever editing software you're using. This only applies to Sony Vegas. You could probably adapt some of these settings to Premiere Pro if you figured out how to do that. So let's say that I have the video all the way edited. I usually just select the parts that I want, because sometimes if I don't know if I'm going to include a clip in a video or not, I'll kind of put it off to the side and forget about it because I don't end up using it. And then, so yeah, this is just making sure that there won't be loads of black space at the end or something, you know. And then click up here, paper with arrow, render as, and then this is where the rendering settings are. So I do Magic's AVC/AAC MP4, 1080p 60. Now, what I used to do when I had a better PC is change this to 2560 by 1440. I believe that that's the dimension for 1440p, pretty sure. but I just have to do 1080 now because I don't have a very good PC anymore. 60, whenever I take it down to 30, it will give you more motion blur, but in my opinion, it starts to look really, like, sluggish. I don't like. And then I set maximum BPS 240, and average BPS 135 million. 240 million, 135 million. Preset high quality, VBR high quality. Just skip these two, unless you want to bring down your bitrate. But if you do anything under 112, it just starts to sound like garbage. So I just leave this to default. Best. And there we go. Now I do want to put a disclaimer here that, oh yeah, and also if you don't have an NVIDIA GPU, then you have to use one that isn't NVIDIA NVENC, because that won't work. I don't think it'll even show up for you. So disclaimer, these are not my original settings. I got them from Guinea, who got them from somewhere else. I don't know, so don't credit me for this. I'm just showing you guys how I do it. So I'll just name this, and then I've already used semicolon. Just leave it to render. It's gonna be really slow since I'm recording, and it crashes, but it will render out. These work for pretty much all Sony Vegas versions, except for like maybe older than 16 or 15 or something. I used 14, which was different, and then I used 17 and then 18. So I don't know. Also, I'm gonna be out of town again, so probably not gonna be uploading for a little bit. So sorry about that. But see y'all next time.